This month, the month of Nissan, is the most profound month in all of Jewish existence, and indeed, I believe, shifts our perspective both in Jewish history and human history. Because you see, today Rosh Chodesh Nissan, and this month is the month that we came out of Egypt, something that should never have happened. Indeed, our sages tell us that there was not one slave who managed to escape from Egypt. It was a place which was called Beit HaAvadim. It was the house of bondage. It was a place where its expertise was in human suffering and servitude. Yet the impossible happened. Not one pundit, not one historian, not one commentator would ever have given the Jewish people any chance, Bnei Israel, of coming out of Mitzrayim. Not only did we come out, we came out, as it says, Be'etzem hayom hazeh, in the boldness of day, where everybody could see, shifting history forever. So much so that the long, dark winter of servitude became the spring of hopefulness. This is not only the first of all months, because the calendar used to begin in Tishrei, the solar calendar. But now when we came out of Mitzrayim, this became HaChodesh HaRishon, the first of all months. The month, not only of the first of months, but also it's called Chodesh HaAviv, the month of spring. Because you see, after such suffering and winter and pain, which so many ideologies see, the predetermined fate of human suffering and tragedy. But no, after the long dark winter, things blossom again. In the northern hemisphere, this of course is the time of spring, and we look at the fruit trees which have died during the course of the winter, and we make a blessing today and throughout the month of Nissan. Birkata ilanot shelo chisar b'olamo klum. God, there seems to be so much missing in your world, but indeed there's nothing missing. The thing which is missing in the dark of the winter will once again blossom again. Life springs hope eternal. In fact, Rav Kook says that's why this month is called Chodesh HaAviv. He says it's the springtime of all humanity. There is always hope. Suffering is never eternal, and it is certainly not predestined for tragedy. And if there's one thing that the Jewish people have taught through this month in the Exodus from Egypt, is that we are partners, proactive partners, in shifting our fate into destiny. You see, once again today we face so many pharaohs and challenges. Who would have believed in the last 2.5 years since October 7th that there would be such an outpouring of anti-Semitism from Be'eri to Bondi? So much challenges. We've seen this last week, Michigan, Toronto before, so many challenges. And Israel continues to fight with rockets raining down as we attempt to remove this annihilationist evil from the world. But this month teaches us that just as then it seemed that there was no way out from Pharaoh, there is always a way forward, because Judaism is about hope. It's about there being a purposeful and personal God who directs humanity towards the good. And the Jewish people play such a proactive role in that. We're here to teach hope, that after the dark, deathly winter, there is so much light, there is so much hope. And we hope and pray that as we come into the month of Nissan, the month of this cosmic redemption for the Jewish people and all of humanity, that life will once again prevail over death, and spring over winter, and hope over darkness and despair. And Bezrat Hashem, may this be the best month for the Jewish people and all of humanity. As we fight against the force of darkness and evil, may this month, as the month of Adar, also a month of redemption, has brought so much good. Bezrat Hashem, may this month bring a breakthrough, right? A Yetziah Mitzrayim, from all of the things which constrain us on a personal and a collective level as we battle against so much evil and darkness around the world. May it indeed be a Chodesh Tov, a healthy a month, one of a breakthrough, one of redemption and salvation for all those who wish for the good of humanity. Bezrat Hashem, may it be a Chodesh Tov, Shabbat Shalom, as we enter the month of spring, where hope springs eternal, and light and hope transform darkness and despair. Shabbat Shalom, Chodesh Tov.